got coffee.
Bruce Kelly and Company, downtown, baby.
I'm just demanding.
From the Dunn Brothers Coffee Studio.
Give me that Dunn Brothers coffee.
On AM 1100, The Flag.
It is 7:10. I am Bruce Kelly. You are the company, and there is a flood watch. Huh? A flood watch? For the first day of summer, Tuesday, June 21st. The Red River National Weather Service, we have this 2 to 4 inches of rain that has already started. Getting wet around the valley, and it's going to get even heavier throughout the day. The heavy rain is going to happen through this evening. So watch out. I'm sure that just got a little bulletin here that Elm Street most likely is going to close down. Campgrounds at Lindenwood, Edgewood Golf Course, they're watching some of the lower lying holes there. The river's at 17.8 feet. 18 feet is minor flood stage. And if we get 3 to 4 inches of rain, that means we're going to get up to, could be a swelling all the way up to 24.5, almost 25 feet, which is moderate flood stage. Chris Berg's going to be here at 8. We'll be talking to General Sprincinatic about not only what's happening in Minot, but what's happening here in the Valley. After 7:30, Ed Schultz, and at 8 o'clock, We the People, Chris Berg here on The Flag. Give me that theme song for these filmmakers there, Ben. Adobe froze. We had a frozen computer. Oh, I had something great planned. Give me that microphone. I was going to play a Duran Duran song, Girls on Film. What are you guys laughing about? Hello, everybody. This, by the way, is hi, Dan. How you doing? Bruce Kelly here. Say hi over there in the microphone. Just go ahead and yell.
Hey.
How you doing, Dan? And that's Seth. How you doing, Seth?
Hi.
Of course, I call him Sydney. And then there's Stacey from NDSU. How you doing, Stace?
Pretty good, thanks.
And this is the big guy, Joseph Moses. He is the director of this whole big 48-hour film project. How you doing, Joe?
Yeah, really good. I'm
Okay,
the producer
good.
for the Fargo City for the 48-hour film project.
All right. So I have no idea what this is about. Go ahead and start off, Joe. This big party is going to happen for the 48-hour film festival. Big kickoff party is happening this Friday. First and foremost, what the heck is the 48-hour film project? What goes on?
It is a crazy weekend. It's just 2 days where teams get to make a movie. It's going to be a short film, like 8 minutes long.
Okay.
And during that weekend on Friday night, the kickoff event is happening. And that's when people will get a genre. It could be romance, action, or science fiction. So each team gets to pick a genre, and they go about making a movie. Each team start out with a character and a prop and a line of dialogue.
So you got to make up. Wait, hold on a second. So Friday night at this big thing that's happening at the Hodo, all these teams. Stacey, how many of these teams are?
We have 11 teams registered right now.
Okay, and you got to make a movie within 48 hours.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Okay, and these guys, Seth and Dan, you guys are going to be making a movie, right, Seth?
Pretty much.
Okay, have you guys done this before? Are you like co-workers, or you're going to be, co-producers or co-directors, or?
We're going to be arch rivals.
Arch rivals.
We're on separate teams.
Okay, so have you done this before, Dan?
I think he's got more experience than me. He's been in Trollwood Productions, but
Okay.
I have no experience.
Yeah,
so.
my daughter may be going to that school over the summer, the Trollwood Performing School. So have you done this whole film project before, Seth?
I've never done the 48-hour film project, no.
But you've made films.
Yes, but not in 48 hours.
Okay, and that's the big challenge. Stacey, you're a NDSU student, right?
Yep.
Okay, are you a filmmaker or?
No, I'm a
No?
marketing major at NDSU, so
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
helping out.
Okay, so you're running the whole thing. So tell me anything and everything we need to know about this. First of all, there's a big party.
Yep.
Okay, and that's
Yeah.
going to be Friday night right across the street at the Hodo.
Yep, it's on the rooftop lounge. And it is from 6 to 7
All right,
p.m.
you're a marketing major. You got to get this stuff right.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, I know.
You know?
Gotta keep practicing.
All right, that's okay.
Yep, so that's going to be the kickoff, like Joseph said, where they get the genre, the character, the plot.
The mayor is going to be there.
Yep,
Mayor
the mayor's gonna be
Denny's
there.
going to be there. Is he going to be in one of the films, Joe, you think? Or
No, he's coming to just encourage the different teams to kick off. And
he's going to
start.
launch the thing. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
launch.
Yeah. How long has this been going on? These seems pretty cool.
This event has been happening in Fargo since 2006.
Okay.
So this is 5 years now. Last year, they did not come to Fargo because we did not have enough teams.
Got it.
But this 48-hour film project in general has been going on for 10 years. This year they are doing it in 100 cities, in Paris, Amsterdam, and like all major cities in USA.
Very cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And what are some of the movies? Because I'm on the website right now. The website is 48. The number's 48, and then hourfilm.com. 48hourfilm.com. Duh, Bruce. And what are some of the? Can you tell me some of the movies that have been made in the past?
Each team is very creative and innovative. They come up with their own titles for the movies.
Okay. And they got to shoot this movie
within just
within 48 hours and edit it and produce it and post-produce it and put the whole thing together, right?
They have to compose the music for it. So any part of this movie should not be made beforehand.
Got it.
So they would have to come up with team members and compose the music.
So you don't get the topic until Friday night.
Right.
And then what do you, like, fire a gun in the air and everybody runs with their cameras? Or
Exactly.
Oh, you do? Is that what happens, Seth?
Yeah, at 7 o'clock, it's basically a
Dennis
free-for-all.
Walker gets a shotgun and fires it in the air, and everybody starts running. Dan?
They're only blanks, though, so no one's
Okay.
getting hurt.
So tell me about some of the films. How'd you get involved in film, Dan?
I don't know. I've always had a passion for it. Always wanted to. I've been on family vacations. Kind of got a feel for it on that, doing home movies and stuff like that. And never really done anything professionally or anything like this. But
all right. How about you, Seth?
I've been doing filmmaking for a few years.
Like what?
I've done a lot of short films. I did a YouTube series. I've done 2 features so far.
You done
one as
any
director and then
acting or
another
professional acting? Or
I've never done a huge amount of acting. No,
Yeah.
I've done classes, but I've never actually.
you want to continue in this?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
really?
be great.
Yeah. Are there a lot of filmmakers around? By the way, we're talking the Fargo 48-hour film project. Big party is this Saturday, or excuse me, this Friday, up on the roof at the Hodo. And then you got to get this thing made by when, Stacey?
48 hours later.
Okay, so that's Sunday night.
Yep.
Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. They have to turn the movie in. Even if they come just a minute late, they are disqualified from winning any of the prizes.
Wow, it's a lot of pressure there, Seth.
So I have done this like twice in the last many years.
So you've done a movie,
right?
Okay.
I have participated in this event.
What was your movie about?
It was about a flying instructor who was teaching airplane lessons. Victor Geikings,
All right.
and he was about flying and also about the dance lessons. It was like a time set.
It's a pretty bizarre concept.
Because I had like a silent film, so I had to show some. I have to show
okay.
the story without like telling anything that's going on. So,
Got it. What do you do normally, Joe?
I'm doing video editing at Microsoft right now.
You work at Microsoft, yeah?
Yeah.
They have a great salad bar there, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right.
So the best thing about this 48 hour is within this 2 days they get to do it. So most teams or the actors or the members never get to sleep, because they are all the time doing something, editing, remaking, making editing sounds and video editing.
This is going to sound weird, but where have I heard your voice before? You sound like the guy on The Simpsons. I mean, you're Apu, right?
Okay.
Oh, come on,
sure.
I'm not the only person who's ever
Quickie
said
Mart.
that. The guy at the Quickie Mart, right?
Yeah, okay.
Well, you should. That's your gig, man. Get out of Microsoft.
Okay.
Okay, so you're from the country of India? Or,
Yeah, that's
okay,
good.
great. All
That's
right. No
good.
wonder you got the
That's
accent.
good.
I love that.
Sure.
Okay, at the Quickie Mart. Yes. All right. Okay, good stuff. All right. Hey, can you guys hang tight for a second? I got to go to Libya. Can you guys? I'm not kidding you. Can you guys hold on a second and we'll wrap this up? I knew I was going to have to get the Apu thing in there. Hey, Courtney, 719 here at Talk Radio AM 1100 The Flag. Courtney.
Hello.
Hello. It's Bruce.
Hello.
What the heck you doing in Libya? I told you not to go there.
Gotta do my job. Gotta do my job.
Oh, jeez. No, that's okay. I don't need the music. So where are you? You're in Benghazi, Libya.
I'm in eastern Libya in Benghazi, which is the sort of de facto capital of the rebel government and the rebel forces that are trying to create a whole new country without Gaddafi.
Okay. We still bombing the snot out of this guy?
Pretty much, yeah. It's happening to the west, and it's all quiet where I am because there are no Gaddafi forces in the city. They're outside of the city, miles down the road. So I wouldn't be hearing anything. And I'm just talking to a lot of people about, how long they think this is going to go on, what do they want to happen, all that stuff.
Well, of course, the Congress is gave a deadline to the president with this whole legality of does he have to invoke the War Powers Act and blah blah blah, and he basically told the constitutional expert lawyers that his lawyers were correct. What's the feeling there as far as the rebels? I mean, they obviously want us to still support them, but we may cut back on the cash.
They really want support. Basically, they want almost more figurative support. I asked, somebody said the most important thing for us would be for the U.S. to recognize the transitional government, officially recognize. There's been talk about them, but not an official recognition as a legitimate government. Another person said, we want the Marines to go in and kill Gaddafi, and I said, well, that's not really likely. And hey, you've got the Brits and the French and Qatar and all these other countries involved in the airstrikes. President Obama's under a lot of pressure. Congress might want us to pull out. What do you think? And he said, it's really important to have America. And I pressed him again, and I said, but it's really not. I mean, there are quite a number of people involved. And he said, basically, America is a symbol for democracy and freedom, and we want their support. So it's not as much we have to have Euro-prone, Predator-prone drones in the sky, that they want all of our money, because there's a lot of oil in this country and there's a lot of frozen assets that they can ask, seek loans against. They want our support for legitimacy.
Well, sure they do. I mean, they've got to have some sort of backing. This is Courtney Keeley from Fox News. She is live in Benghazi, Libya. All right, Courtney. Thank you, dear. Be safe. Stay out of the bullets and the bombs. Okay.
They won't let us go to the front line anymore because every time we did live reports, Gaddafi figured out exactly where the rebels were.
Well, what are you at the Club Med in Benghazi, Libya, or what?
It's not bad. I got to tell you, it's an interesting time, and it's all good.
All right, take some pictures. I want to see it on your Facebook. Okay.
I will. I'm going to talk to some kids. There's an explosion of rappers, radio stations, some good military tours where they've got chop shops where they're rebuilding their own kind of pickup trucks with tank turrets.
Maybe you and I should do a morning radio show in Libya. We could be the new stars of.
Yeah, we could be the new stars of
Libyan radio.
Libya.
All right, got to go, honey. Be safe, okay?
There's a lot of competition. We'll talk soon.
All right, bye. All right, Courtney Keeley, 725. All right, back here to Fargo. This is the. Boy, heads are whipping around here, coming back from Libya. This is Joseph and Stacey and Seth and Dan. They're all part of this 48-hour film festival. All right, where do we leave off, guys?
Well, we were talking about when this screening is going to be here in Fargo.
Okay, good. So we've got the party happening Friday night. Everybody invited to the party?
The teams.
Okay, all the teams are going to be there. They get assigned for their film. Then everybody's got to make the movie. Seth and Dan are going to make their movie, and the other people on the teams. And then the movie gets shown next Wednesday at the Fargo Theater. Yeah, on the mic there, Apu.
That's
okay.
On June 29th in the Fargo Theater.
Okay.
People can buy tickets for that from tickets300.com or at the door.
And everybody gets to see all the movies.
Yeah, and the best thing is when people come to the event in the Fargo Theater, they get to vote for the best audience award. So they can choose 3 movies that they think are the best ones. And apart from the experts judge panel, what the audience choose in the Fargo Theater is also going to be winning prizes.
All right, good stuff. All right, anything else we need to know, guys?
There's lots of prizes.
Stace?
Yeah, our top prize that we're going to have is 2 free nights of rental at Studio 222.
All right, good.
That's the grand prize. And there's a lot of gift prizes and for best musical score, cinematography, directing, film.
All right, it's a big party. It sounds like a cool thing going on here. And neat that it's happening at the Fargo Theater. Seth and Dan, good luck, guys. All right?
Thank you.
Okay, good deal.
This year we have local sponsors who are part of this event.
Lay them down, baby.
Hotel Donaldson, Video Arts Studios.
Got it?
Spider and Company, The Forum, Section 9 Cyber Cafe.
Cool.
Crown Trophy, Sash Speedy, and Tickets300.com.
All right, good. That's going to be Friday's the party.
They are making it happen.
And we'll yap about it next Wednesday when everybody gets to see all the movies. It's the 48-hour film project. Thank you, Joe, Stacey, Seth, and Dan. 727, Ed Schultz is minutes away here on The Flag.
At 7:08 in Fargo, we have a cloudy sky, 61 degrees, a little bit of rain out here at our Broadway studios.
This is where the Valley talks. AM 1100, The Flag.